Hey guys, it's Maymay, and I'm excited to tell you that I am participating in the Made by Mommy challenge on YouTube. Now, if you've never heard of this before, this is where Kim Maycraft from Made by Mommy sends this package to different YouTubers full of all kinds of goodies, and he gives us some requirements for creating with the items inside. Here's the requirements. One is you can use glue, clear tape, water, crayons, marker, and empty toilet paper rolls from home, but no other craft materials may be added to your projects. You can use scissors, needles, and other basic tools. No tools that require electricity, so sorry, that means no glue guns. Uh-oh, that's trouble. You do not need to use everything in the box. Try to include at least 5 different items. There are plenty of choices in there. Yes, you can use the box itself. Boxes are one of the world's best crafting materials. That's true, so you can use the box. Feel free to film the unboxing, your crafting process, and the end results. Have fun. If you aren't having fun, you aren't doing it right. And then this tells me how to share the video with you guys. So, I thought first we would unbox it together and see what's inside. So, I have opened it already. I had to get the little letter out, so let's just get started here. The first thing I see is construction paper, which always reminds me of like being a kid in school. So we've got construction paper there. Oh my, look at these rolls. There are several of these guys. Look, can you see those? These are sturdy. These aren't like your home toilet paper rolls. These are like just cylinders. Those are cool. There is a doily. Oh wait. There's a doily, and then there is some fabric. Oh, this will spark. This doily feels, no, it's paper. And then there is some tulle. Well, that's super cool. Okay. And I got a little like canvas, maybe fabric in circles. That's cool. Okay. And then, oh, look, finger paints. No, watercolor paints. I can't read. Watercolor. And then, what is this? Oh, glitter from Doris. That's super cool. Y'all, this box keeps going. There's so much stuff. A Happy New Year hat. Am I supposed to wear this maybe? I don't know, but that's super cool. I could wear that while I'm crafting. And then, oops, I missed a circle. There's one of these guys in the bottom. There is some curly stuff. Check this out, like curly curls. That's cute. And that's that. But then there's this little container of goodies. So what I'm going to do is move this out of the way and then open this. Now inside this package, I hear jingle bells already because it's jingling. Let's just see what we can come up with in here. Okay, I'm going to pull it out a little at a time. This is paper ribbon in a Christmas pattern. That's really pretty, isn't it? So remember that's there. Oh, and some green lace. Really good. Okay, let's see what else we got. Lots of popsicle sticks. That sparks ideas. Okay. What is this? Brown floral tape? Is this floral tape? Let me test it. Yes, this is floral tape. That's cool. I might need that. Look at these little guys. Little fuzz pom-poms. That's what those are. There's so much stuff. Here's a balloon. What can I do with a balloon? Here's a candy cane. Is this just to give me energy while I do all this? Let's see. Here's those jingle bells I was hearing. Those are really pretty. Look how big they are. Those are cool. Okay, and then, oh, look at this. Little fuzzy stuff. Check this out. Little fuzzy wuzzies, and it's on a wire. That's cool. There's a blue and a red. Here's some beads. Some black beads. Those are cool. Lollipop stick, I think is what that is. Oh, cool. Look, some canvas. Some plastic canvas. Oh, look. And some threads. This must be why she said you could use a needle if you wanted to use that. Oh, and here's some glittery thread. Cool. I'm making a mess, y'all. Okay. This is interesting. This is some of those little like flower middles. The little stamens you can make to go in the center of a flower. So there's those. So much stuff. Googly eyes. Super cool. Hey, a little bit of glue. Some craft tacky glue. That'll come in handy. Let's see what else. There's still more. A red pen. Some stir straws. Oh, this is cool. Look at this wooden snowflake. Super cute. And some red fuzzy chenille stems. There's another balloon. So I have 2 balloons. Some red fuzzy chenille stems. And then, what is this? strand bands. Peel and pull stretchable bands. Well, that's super cool, and there's some beads in there. Never seen that before. A couple more things. Let's see. A tiny pom-pom and a compass. What would I do with a compass? This needs to be like a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock, right? That reminds me of Christmas time. Let me put these back in this bag because I don't want them to go everywhere. And now I'm going to do some pulling of some things out and see what we can come up with. I had someone send me an ornament that was made to look like an angel, and it used these bells as the head of the angel. And I'm thinking I could recreate this. We're going to try. Let's just see. There was so much to choose from in there, so it's kind of hard to decide. But I'm going to see if I can take this fabric, this doily, and some of the pretties and make an angel. Let's see what we can do. So you remember I read that I can use a needle from my stash. So I pulled out a needle, and I'm going to take some thread. I think I'm going to use this green because it's kind of close in color. This is kind of a yarn thread, and it's rolled up in different layers. So I'm going to pull a string out of here because I cannot feed all of this through my needle. I don't have one of those big embroidery needles. That would be handy. But I'm just going to thread a piece of this onto that needle. Okay, so from my stash, I had someone send me these little like dental floss threaders, or they're dental threaders for people with braces, and they work great for threading needles. So I used one of those, and I was able to put some of that thicker thread through this needle that I had, and I'm glad because this thread is kind of a yarn thread, and it will tear pretty easy if you're not careful. Okay, so I'm going to feed this. Actually, I'm going to go through the center part and feed this needle up through the middle. I've tied a knot at the bottom, so that'll stop like that. And now I'm going to sew this to this here bell, and let's just see what we can do here. I'm not real worried about the way this is going to look at the neck of the angel head just yet, because I'm going to put some pretties in there and kind of fill all that up. So I'm just going to get this stitched together. Okay, so I have that stitched on good, and now I'm going to snip that thread away. Just use my scissors and snip that off, and I tied it good in a knot. I don't want to lose that needle. We might need it again. Okay, now then, this is the beginning of our angel, which seems weird now, but we're going to fill it up and fluff it up. The next thing I think I want to do is use that tulle, because see, this is that like tulle or netting that was in the kit. Let's see what we can do with it to kind of bulk up our angel. I'm thinking I might just add it right on top to make the body a little fuller. See how that's gotten a little fuller already? And then I think I'm just going to stitch it to the neck since I still have this needle threaded. This is where I wish I could use hot glue, because this would be much faster. But I'm just going to run this little needle through here a couple times and stitch that on, or one time and tie a knot since that just fell out. We'll just do it this way, and that'll hold it on. Okay, so that bulked it up a pretty good bit, because you can see now we have like the little white dress, which is really super cute. And let's see what we're working with. Okay, I want to show you what I did. I opened up one side of the bell, and I took the little ball out because it was making so much noise, and it was kind of a little too distracting. And I don't think I need it, and I'm just going to bend that bell back. And so now I have the bell, but not all the noise. I think that will help me in my thought process because it was getting so loud. Okay, now I'm thinking I want a bow, but I'm not sure. I like this little ribbon. Let me see what this looks like if we do a bow at the neck. Here, like so. Let me just see. That's not bad. Let me tie it into a bow and see what we get. Okay, so I tied a bow with that ribbon, and I'm going to attach it to the top to kind of make the body a little more seamless. And I'm thinking I'm going to stitch it on too. Let's see if I can do that too. So I threaded the needle again. I'm going to feed it through the back of the bow, like so. I didn't want to tie the bow on because I felt like it would make it look a little awkward, make the neck be a little thick. So I'm just going to stick this ribbon through, or this little flossy thread through. And I've tied a knot at the end, so that'll help. And then I'm going to wrap it around. Now, hot glue would be much easier here. She knows what she's doing. This is a true challenge. A true challenge. All right, so I'm going to have to do it snug so it stays in place. see what we can do here. And get my needle to feed through. So I got that stitched on, so I'm going to snip this away and we'll take a look at it from the front real quick. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so there's the bow at the neck of our angel. Now she needs wings. I think she does, so let's do some wings real quick. And I want to use this doily, but it's pretty thin, and I think I'm going to need to bulk it up, so I think I have an idea. First, I'm going to decide what I want the wings to look like. I'll lay that behind there. That will be a pretty wing like that. I like that. So I'm thinking 3 of these. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do that in half, and I'm going to go. Do I have enough to do 3? I think I do. Let me do some folding so I get my cutting right. Alright, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of those scallops. So I'm going to fold this so that I can see the line to trim. So I'm going to trim there, and I'm going to come back. I'm basically just taking one of the scallops out of the middle, and I'm going to trim there. Is that how I want to do it? Or do I want to? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Go with my first plan. Okay, so I'm going to slice this off. So this will be one side of the wing. And then I'm going to slice this other piece off. So that will be the second wing. But again, I need them to be sturdier. So I'm going to look at that construction paper. Now, you know, she said we could use the box. So I feel like we can also use the construction paper pad. So I'm going to cut a piece of this sturdy chipboard off the back, because this will definitely do what I want it to do. So I've got some chipboard, and I want to put it inside of here to make the wings sturdier. So let's do a little drawing to get what I need for shape. So I'm just going to make a mark with this marker here and then here at the end. I don't want to get it on the doily. Okay, so that gives me an idea. Move that out of the way, and I'm going to cut this little curve out. Then I'm going to test it and make sure it fits in there, and then I'll cut the other one. So I've cut this first little angle out, and that's going to slip right inside this wing. So the wing portion is going to be much sturdier, and then I still have these loose little, you know, flappy edges. But now I need another one of these. So I'm going to cut another one from this edge. So this one I'm just going to trace. And then I'm just going to sandwich this wing on there. So that'll make that sturdier and still give me the loose wing portion. I cut this one a little bit too big, so let me trim it down. Perfect. So there's one side. Let's do the other. Okay, so it says I can use basic tools for my craft room, but I cannot use a hot glue gun or anything that uses electricity. So I have a stapler, and I'm going to use this to put these guys together. So I'm going to decide how big I want them to be behind this little girl. Now she's looking cute. That's pretty good. I like them like that. And I'm going to staple them in the middle together. So just put this over there. And staple. Probably could glue them, but I don't really want to wait that long, so I'm just going to put one little staple and we're good. So then these guys, or those wings, are going to go onto our little angel, just like so. And I want that to kind of support the head, which I'll probably put some glue or something there for that. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to glue her into place. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue, and I'm going to put a pretty good bit here, because I'm going to glue her into place, and I may have to let her sit and dry, and that'll be fine. Because while she's drying, I'm going to work on some other little things for her. So I'm going to glue her dress. Pick it up, make sure I've got it right. I want that cardboard to kind of support her head, so I want to glue her down a little bit lower than I probably would have thought to. So there's that. Let her dry, and I'll move her out of the way for a few minutes. While she's drying, I'm going to create something else for her. I really like this red and green and gold thread, and I think I want to add that to the middle and dress up that little bow a little bit in the middle. So I'm going to tie another bow. with all three of these strands. I just think they'll be pretty to add some glitz and glamour. Now this I want to put on top of that one. See how much, oh, that's cute right there, isn't it? All right, so what can I do that with? I'm going to use some of the tacky glue she included because I know this will be really sticky and strong, and it's still going to have to sit and dry, but I think this will be the best glue for this application. So I'm going to use a good bit. I'm not going to be shy because it's good and sticky. I'm going to glue that in kind of high, so I'm going to hold it for a second and let it catch. Now because she's got to sit and dry a while anyway and let that tacky glue sit and let her body glue to the wings, I'm going to pull out some of this glitter glue because I think she needs to be a little more sparkly. So I'm going to bring out the gold because I tied that gold around her neck, which I could use the silver because her bell is silver too. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back here to her wings. I got to get that little lid off. And I'm going to smear some gold glitter here and there just to make her a little more sparkly. Just to kind of zhuzh up her wings. So that put the glitter on her wings, and now on this netting, because it's not showing real great, I'm going to polka dot it with some of the glitter. And just let it kind of catch into that netting. Press down, and that'll kind of get it into the little fibers of the netting. And then her little dress will have little gold polka dots on it. I kind of want to bring in some green. I think that'd be cute, so I think I'm going to come in here and do some green down the middle. Just maybe 3 little buttons like that. Super cute. Okay, what else can we do? I thought about a halo, but I think I'm not going to do a halo. I think I'm just going to let that be kind of implied. So while it's drying, I went ahead and took a thread and just tied a knot at the bottom and made like a loop. And what I'm going to do is put it behind the angel. The wings have dried onto it, but the glitter is all still drying. And once it's dry, I'm going to attach that loop, and that way I can hang it on my Christmas tree. And there you go. Now, from my count, I used 7 of the items from the box, so I think I've met the challenge. And I hope I didn't use anything that used electricity, so I think we're okay there. And this was super fun. I want to thank everybody that has participated in this with me, especially Kim Maycraft from Made by Mommy for inviting me to be a part of the challenge. It was super fun. And now I have all these other cool items that I get to make stuff with too. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I challenge you to dig into your stash and make stuff with what you've got. I bet you have the stuff to make these angels. If you do make an angel like this, be sure to share it with me on my Facebook group, which is called Maymay Made It, and so did I. I look forward to seeing your creations. And thanks again. Be sure to watch all the videos linked below for all the folks that are participating in the challenge, and subscribe so you never miss another one of these cool challenges. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.